Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle and I am the owner of LilyRoseCraftroom. And I've been a little MIA for like a couple weeks. I've been working on a glitter collection and I finally launched it. And I'm super excited about it. So if you guys don't know or haven't seen it yet, check out LilyRoseCraftroom.com for all the glitters that are available. And I'm going to be adding more as we go along. So I'm super excited about that. For today's video, we're going to be doing a unicorn peekaboo cup, a unicorn blast cup. I don't know what they're calling it, but they look super pretty. And I'm going to be using the glitters from my collection for this cup, so I'm super excited about that. Before we get started, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications bell so you guys don't miss out on any new videos. Enough of the chit chat, let's get started. So first I start off by spraying the cup with alcohol and just cleaning it with the towel to get any oils off the cup, or if the cup was dirty, just to clean and prep the cup. Then I'm gonna get some painter's tape and I'm just gonna measure it around my cup so I can get the right amount. And I'm gonna cut it and I'm just gonna cover the rim, so when I spray paint it, I don't want any spray paint getting on the rim. So you're just going to barely put it on the rim and you're gonna press it on, and do that around the whole entire cup. You just want to get the little lip of it. And after you put it around the whole entire cup, you just want to tuck in all the excess tape inside the cup. So this is how your cup should look when it's all covered. So next I'm going to cover up my logo. I printed this out with my Cricut. It is a 2.171 by a 2. And I'm using a removable vinyl. I noticed it's easier to take off the cup than when I use a permanent vinyl. And I realized I wasn't recording the first layer on accident. So what I'm using is a flat white by Rust-Oleum, and this is a 2-in-1 primer. So I'm gonna give this 2 layers. So I let the first one dry and I noticed I wasn't recording, so here is the second layer. These are the colors I'm gonna be using to paint the unicorn peekaboo on it. These are Deco Art and Craft Smart. So as long as it's just acrylic paint, it doesn't matter what brand it is. So these are the colors I am using. So I'm just squirting a little bit of each color on my tray. I did lay a piece of wax paper on top of my tray, that way it just wouldn't be too messy and it'll just be an easy cleanup after. So then you're going to grab your cup and make sure your paint is fully dry, your spray paint, before you start this. You're going to be brushing the paint in a diagonal stroke. And don't worry about getting full coverage right now. We will be doing 2 layers. So right now, just to get it on and see where you want your colors. And then it's a good idea to put colors that blend nicely together, like a blue and pink would make a purple, and then a yellow and blue would make a green. So just try to strategically place your colors so they can have a nice blend to it. And as you go, just try your best to blend all the colors together. It doesn't have to be perfect right now because we will be doing 2 layers, but just do the best you can to blend them. And you don't have to go all the way down the cup. I did, but you don't have to. It's your choice because it's going to be spray painted anyways. And I forgot to add a little purple in, so I just squeezed a little blob of purple, so I'm going to put that in. So I was done painting the first layer of the stripes. So now I'm gonna let that cup fully dry. I'm just gonna turn my wax paper around and put my colors again so it's ready for the next layer. Make sure your cup is fully dry before you start the next layer, because if it's not, you're just gonna wipe off the paint on it. So you want to get full coverage this time around and try to blend as much as possible with these layers. And it's really not that difficult, so don't overthink it. Just have fun and just paint on your cup diagonally. It'll all come out beautiful at the end. Because I know right now mine looks like a hot mess, but at the end it came out really, really nice. So I'm just going to forward this next clip a little bit faster now, because I'm basically just doing the same thing, painting my diagonal stripes around the cup, trying to blend as much as possible, and just do that throughout the whole entire cup for your second layer. So towards the end of this cup, I'm just blending in the colors in the middle. So this is how mine came out at the end. And like I said, you know, mine looks like a hot mess right now, but at the end it came out really nice. So next, we're just going to grab your little blade, and you're gonna carefully lift up the circle. Just try to cut the seams of it. That way when you remove the sticker at the end, it's not gonna lift up your paint. So we don't want to remove it just yet, but just carefully lift up the edges. So once you got the whole edge of the sticker peeled, you want to let that fully dry until you spray paint it. So I'm going to be using the same spray paint I used for the base, which is the Rust-Oleum 2-in-1 primer. It's a flat paint. So I'm just going to spray the top and the bottom of the cup. And you want to spray it from far away, that way it gives it kind of like a nice little blend in the middle. And don't spray too high, because you still want to see your beautiful colors. So that's the first layer. You're going to let that dry, and you're going to give it another coat just so it can fully cover all the brush strokes that we did at the bottom, so you don't see any color at the bottom. You just want it white and then kind of fading up to your colors in the middle. So this is how it should look like at the end after your cup is fully dry. Now you're going to take off the tape that we put on the beginning, because we're not going to be spray painting anymore. Then we're going to use this Tack It over and over. It's the brand from Eileen's, and I got this at Michael's. So I just cut out a little plastic cup so it wouldn't be too tall, and I'm going to squeeze a little bit inside the cup, and then I'm going to mix it with water. That way I can brush it on my cup and it's not too thick. So you just want it like a thin consistency, and you're going to be doing 2 layers of that. I'm not sure how much water I put. I just gave it a little splash, and you mix it, just thin it out a little bit so it's so you can brush it on. So with this one, I'm going to be using a wide flat brush, and just give it a thin layer around the whole entire cup, just even strokes. And this stuff is not like a glue, it's more like a, what would you call it, like an adhesive. So when this fully dries, it's gonna be tacky. So that's what that is. So we're gonna let that fully dry, and then we're gonna go in with the second. Okay, so you can see it's fully dry now. I put it on the fan, so I let it fully dry, and I'm giving it one more layer before I put the glitter. Okay, and then once that's fully dry, we're going to be using my line of glitter. This one is called Icy, and you can purchase them at LilyRoseCraftroom.com. And this one is a really pretty opal, and it has tones of blues and purples, so it just has a really nice color shift to it. And I will leave links to my website on the description below, so you can check out all the glitters that I have available. So next, we're just gonna sprinkle this all over the entire cup. Just generously sprinkle it all over. And when you're done, just tap off all the excess glitter and scoop your glitter back up, put in your container, and then with a glove finger, you're just going to rub the glitter off. So what it's going to do is just going to lay the glitter flat. And you're just going to do that throughout the whole entire cup. Just rub it around until there's no more glitter falling off and all the glitter is laid flat. And this glitter truly is perfect for this cup. It's giving me all kinds of unicorn vibes, and the way it color changes, color shifts, is just really beautiful. And just be gentle with it. I do have it on fast forward, so it looks like I'm being rough, but I'm not. Just carefully, gently rub it off. So this is how it should look at the end when all the glitter is just laid flat. And then you can put that fallen glitter back into your container. I did. I don't think it's very contaminated, but it's up to you. Then I'm gonna pour 20 ml of epoxy. I'm using Alumilite's Amazing Clear Cast. And when I say 20 ml, I mean a combined 20 ml, which is 10 of A and 10 of B. I will be putting a link to Alumilite's website, and if you use code LILY10, you do get a 10% discount, a 10% off discount on your purchase. And make sure you clean the edge off with a baby wipe, because you don't want epoxy on it. And then next we're going to be using Unicorn Dreams. This is also from my glitter collection, and this is the chunky version of Icy. So it has the same beautiful tones of the blue and the purple. So we're just going to sprinkle that along the middle of the cup. And with this, you just want to sprinkle from high up above. That way it just falls randomly around the cup. And the cool thing about these opal glitters, it takes on what color the base is. So if it falls like on a purple, it's going to look purple. If it falls on a yellow, it's going to look a yellow. So it just takes the color of whatever the background is. And then next we're going to be using Glitz, and this is also from my line of glitter. And I like my cups to be a little extra sparkly, so this one is just like the holy grail. This one is very sparkly, and it's like a silver holographic chunky mix. So this sprinkled on top is just going to give it like another oomph to it. It looks beautiful with it. And you see the way the cup is spinning, the Glitz just made it give it another pop. And now we're just gonna peel off the sticker. And I got a little spray paint on the logo, if you can see, but I just, when the whole cup was dry, I sprayed a Q-tip with some alcohol, and I just carefully cleaned the spray paint on the logo, and it came off. And after the cup is dry, probably like 6 to 8 hours, you're gonna give it another layer of epoxy. This one is also 20 mLs, which is 10 of A and 10 of B of Alumilite's clear cast. So we're just gonna evenly coat this around the whole entire cup. And always remember to clean the top of your cup with a baby wipe, because you don't want a messy cup with some globby epoxy dried on top. And then you're gonna get your heat gun and just give it a quick blast to pop any bubbles that you might have. And that's pretty much it. Let this cure for 48 to 72 hours and you're all done. Alright, that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. And like always, let me show you the finished look. So here it is. Let me lower down this brightness. Look how pretty this came out. All the colors nicely blended together. The glitter just popping. It came out really good. So if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. If you guys want to see more videos, subscribe, and I will be back with more. Thanks, guys.